Boring in Blackpool today. Just plain boring. There was a body found in a bin at the back of this hotel. Here's some more here, look at this. The curse of the wheelie bins. Well, you can see what I mean about Central Drive here. And this is where Tilsley School used to be. Does anybody remember Tilsley School? Okay, here we are. This is the Italian garden here in Stanley Park, Blackpool. Look at this. Welcome to another video. Walk on the wild side, and I'm here in Blackpool, and it's a bit on the boring side at the moment. Yeah, so I am here in Blackpool. In fact, I'm in Stanley Park here, and as you can see, we're just a week after Blue Monday in January, the most depressing day of the year, and we've got a bit of a whiteout at the moment. There's not been much happening with the weather lately. We've just had cloudy, murky skies, and that's what it's been like for the past few days. Yeah, so what I thought I'd do in this video is I'd take you around Stanley Park here for the first part of this video, and then I'll make my way through some of the streets that I don't think I've showed it in any of my videos, and I'll make my way to the promenade and we'll see what it's like over there, shall we? Yeah, so this is the centre of Stanley Park here in Blackpool, and there's the clock tower there. It's about 95 years old, Stanley Park, you know. Yeah, it's about 1926 I think it was first laid out, and it was Park of the Year in 2019. Yeah, so here it is, the clock tower here in Stanley Park. It's not keeping the right time, but yeah, you used to be able to go in this, you know. I think that you can go up to the top, and there might be a bit of a lookout at the top. I'll have to look into that. Might be able to go in it myself. Yeah, so this area of the park is just behind the sports centre here in Blackpool, and the clock tower faces all the cardinal points of the compass. This is the eastern side here. And if I go around to the north side, there's actually a door on this side here. Check this out. I'll have to see if I can get a look inside the clock tower here in Stanley Park. How about that, eh? Let's see if I can ever get... I've not even been up Blackpool Tower for 40 years, so what's the chances of getting in here? Well, we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, so that was Stanley Park Blackpool clock tower there. We're now looking at it from the north. And just to the right-hand side of that is the sports centre here. Just want to show you this. It's actually quite impressive, actually. This arena here, look at this. Full-size athletics track. And they've got a grandstand over there. Look at this. You could have the Olympics here in Blackpool. But enough about that. I want to show you the Italian garden up here. It's pretty impressive. Okay, here we are. This is the Italian garden here in Stanley Park, Blackpool. Look at this. Not the best time of year to see it, of course, but it's one of the best parts of Stanley Park. Yeah. There you go. Doing a bit of work here at the moment. Parks Cafe in the background. Here's a quick look at the Garden of Remembrance, which is just to the side of the Italian garden. Again, very impressive for this time of year as well. Okay, here's a quick look at the bandstand area. They do really good gigs here in the summer, you know. And there's a bandstand there, of course. We're looking over the lake, which is still closed off, unfortunately, due to avian flu. Not sure when they're going to reopen it. This building down here used to be a summer house years ago, I think, and probably a cafe as well, but it's not been open for decades as far as I can remember. Anyway, it's time to head out to the park now. I'm going to head towards the northwest entrance and we'll check out the cafe on the way, and then we'll head towards the promenade. Okay, so here's another look at the Italian gardens again, and I'm going to make my way around here to the Park Cafe. And that's where the staircase is that takes you down to the lake, but as you can see it's all been closed off. If you look at old pictures of this garden here, it doesn't really look all that different. So let's head to the Park Cafe, shall we? Art Deco building, really popular. You see these lines here on these plinths here either side of this staircase that leads up to the Park Cafe. They're not the originals. I think they had to remove the originals, or maybe someone came in and stole them, I don't know. But there you go, that's what happens, isn't it? As you see, we've got all this York stone paving as well, look at this. It's a good job they've still got that. Stuff always gets stolen, doesn't it? Anyway, here's the Parks Cafe. Here, as you can see, it's Art Deco, like I said. Another grand Art Deco building here in Blackpool. Look at this. So like I say, the park was designed in 1926. I'm not sure if this was here at that time or whether it was built a bit later, but it's certainly got all the hallmarks of Art Deco, as you can see. Not sure if it's the weather for ice cream today. Do you think? We've got some nice gardens all the way around here as well. I've got to show you the view behind. Just look at this view behind. Look at that. I'll tell you what, I feel a bit happier now. Yeah. Just to see that view there. These gardens are bare at the moment, but in the summer they will be full of colour, I'm sure. So there you go, the Park Cafe here in Stanley Park, Blackpool. I'll tell you what, you don't realise how big Stanley Park is until you walk around it. There are so many different sections to it. This is a bowling green area. There are 6 bowling greens here. Yeah, they don't look in the best of condition at the moment. Not sure if all of them are in use, but maybe they're doing some work on them at the moment. There's a raised embankment over there that you can walk on at the back, and just over here they're doing some work on these buildings down here. So there you go, that was the bowling green area. And don't forget that they've got the sports centre with the full-size athletics track and cricket club, which is just over here. It just goes to show how big Stanley Park is. And this road here is the main road in from the northwest, West Park Drive, and you can park along here. Yeah, so the cricket club is just over that wall there. You might just be able to see the pavilion. And this road here is the main road into the park. And they've got a grand entrance just up there. Here's a look inside Blackpool Cricket Club. They play county matches in here sometimes. Okay, so I'm now outside Stanley Park on West Park Drive, and there's a look at the cricket club from the front. And just around here is the grand entrance to Stanley Park there. And that's where I came out there. And I am going to now head up this road up here called Beach Avenue, because I want to show you the site of an old school here in Blackpool. Tyldesley School. Let's go and check it out, shall we? Okay, so I'm now at the junction with Forest Gate and Beach Avenue, and this block of flats on the corner here stands where the old Tyldesley School used to be. Yeah, so this is Forest Gate. You might just be able to see the tower there in the distance. We'll be heading towards that way a bit later. Yeah, and this is where Tyldesley School used to be. Does anybody remember Tyldesley School? I used to go there. I think it was knocked down about 30 odd years ago. I used to go there for lessons because it was merged with Palatine. So there you go. Tyldesley School used to stand right here. Okay, so I'm making my way down Forest Gate now. We're going to head towards the town centre, and this is one of the poshest parts of Blackpool, I'd say. Some really nice houses around here. Okay, so we're almost at Whitegate Drive here now, and I just wanted to show you this building here. This is the new Forest Gate Baptist Church. They're not the old one down, it's a right grand building and all. I think it was back in 2001 and built that there, and they also built these flats here, so they must have sold off some of the land. Yeah, The old Forest Gate Baptist Church used to stand here. Yeah. Anyway, let's head towards Whitegate Drive. So that's where I just come from, and that's where the Forest Gate Baptist Church was. Down that way, and this is Whitegate Drive. A quick look at Whitegate Drive, a very busy road here in Blackpool. And I'm now going to head up this road here called Hornby Road. It's a bit of a transition area actually. Quite different to what we've seen already. It's where they had a lot of hotels in the olden days and some quite big houses, which have since, a lot of them have since been turned into flats. So let's check it out. Yeah, so here's a quick look at Hornby Road, and a lot of these houses, as I said, have been turned into flats in the past few decades. You can always tell the flats because they've got loads of doorbells on the front, and they also have loads and loads of wheelie bins. Look at these wheelie bins here, they have to put them out the front. Look a bit ugly really, don't they? It's a shame they can't keep the wheelie bins around the back. Just check out this over here. There's one over here, they've got about 30 odd wheelie bins. Look at this, that's ridiculous. Look at all them wheelie bins in the front. Oh, they must be able to do something about that. Looks a bit ugly, doesn't it? Yeah. There you go, it is what it is. Here's some more here, look at this. Wow. The curse of the wheelie bins. This is the Wainwright Club here on Hornby Road. Function room available. Okay, so I'm now heading towards Park Road. That's going to be the next major road we cross. And this part of Hornby Road does have quite a lot of converted flats and possibly even some HMOs, you know. I don't think I'd like to live in one of those HMOs, to be honest. I suppose there are some good ones and some bad ones. Here's a quick look down Rake's Parade. You might just be able to see the Five Coastal Live Church at the end there. And they've also got the Salvation Army. An old road there. Some old properties down there. Again, quite a few of them have been turned into flats. We're just coming up to Park Road now, where they've got the Blackpool and Fylde College on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, they've got the St John's Ambulance there. This is Park Road. Okay, that's looking at Park Road towards town. And this is just where I came from, Hornby Road. But we're going to head this way, down Park Road a bit, and we're going to take a look down Reeds Avenue. So I'm now on Reeds Avenue here in Blackpool. I'm not sure if I've even shown this road before. So, something a little bit different. Yeah. Not sure if that vehicle's still in use. That cherry picker thing there. Anyway, I want to talk to you about a hotel just over here very briefly, because I might do a proper video on it. But you see that hotel there, centre of the screen? It used to be called the New Central Hotel here on Reeds Avenue. And back in 1998, there was a body found in a bin at the back of this hotel. I'm not going to go too much into it in this video, but yeah, it was called the New Central back in 1998, and they found a body in the bin at the back. How grim is that? But I'll do a special video on that one for you. Anyway, I can almost smell the sea. We're now coming up to Central Drive, and we've gone from one extreme to the other. This is the Hotel and Apartments Club on the corner of Coronation Street. Yeah, we've gone from one extreme to the other here in Blackpool, from Stanley Park, where you get some of the highest property prices, to down here at Central Drive, where it's pretty much rock bottom. Okay, so here I am on Central Drive. Here's a quick look around. This is the King Edward pub. Ooh, got sirens. There's the old picture house there. Well, at least it's not a cop car anyway. It's an ambulance. And there's the King Edward Apartments over there, which are going to be all restored as part of this £300 million leisure facility. You do get a great view of the tower from here on Central Drive. That's Reeds Avenue there, where I've just come from, and well, you can see what I mean about Central Drive here. Sorry about the traffic noise. Anyway, I'm going to head down here now, Chapel Street, towards the Promenade. Well, here's a look at the tower, and as you can see, we're still in a whiteout. We're now around the back of these buildings here, and I just want to show you something over the road here on Chapel Street. And this yellow building here is Donna's Dream House. It's a well-known charity in Blackpool which looks after terminally ill children. I'll put a link in the description to Donna's Dream House. Yeah, there's some pretty rough looking properties around here, but check out these properties on the corner here of Co-op Street or Coop Street. Very fancy. Some more work going on over here, look. Here's a look down Chapel Street where I've just come from. The Mermaid Cafe on the corner there. I don't think that was open recently. And just over the road here is the Stanley Park and Cabaret, which has been closed for quite a while now. Anyway, just up here is the Central Pier, and it's open. We're almost at the Promenade. It's only the arcade, of course, at the Central Pier that's open. I think they're open about 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock. And as you can see, there's no big wheel. It's gone. The big wheel on the Central Pier has gone. Check this out over here. We've got the fire brigade over here. But look at this. Look at the seed pods. They're just straight up. Straight up today. There is nothing happening in Blackpool today. There's no weather at all. Yeah, check this out. No big wheel. I wonder when it'll be back. Hopefully it'll be back before the season starts proper. They are refurbishing it, but just look at this now. The tide's right out. It's a massive beach and there's hardly anyone on it. I can see a couple of people metal detecting over there, but look at this. Yeah, it's boring in Blackpool today. Just plain boring. So there you go, that was Blackpool on a boring mid-January day, out of season. Nothing happening with the weather at all. No wind, no storms, no snow. We've gone from one extreme to the other, from Stanley Park through all the residential streets and finishing here on the Promenade. I hope I brought you something a little bit different in this video, and I hope you like it. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again on the next one.